Hello and welcome. This is a quick start project management guide. And if you are currently on a project management team or you have been placed in a project manager position, you're feeling a little overwhelmed, this may be of help. So what I'm going to do is go over several tools. So let me say your project management. And you're overwhelmed and you want to get organized quickly, I'm going to go over two major tools. One is a project management workbook, as I like to call it, and it will be in Excel, and then also a meeting minutes template, and that will be in Word. So you need those two files to open it. If you want to download them and open them yourself and modify them, you'll need those two programs. This will not cover anything on finances or budgeting. It is also not a complete project management training. It's just an overview of the quick tools to get started. If there's a sense of urgency and you need to start right away, these tools might help. So quick start. Also, one thing that I would do, these tools, I've used them on smaller projects where I was the team of one and the only one doing project management activities. I've also used them for larger teams for a company that was national. It was the same exact tools. I used them to a greater extent on the larger team, and had to be more focused on my process and had to be, I guess, stricter in a sense, but they're the same tools, and they came in handy. What I recommend also in terms of resources before outside of this training is definitely talk to mentors, people who have done a project similar to yours or have project management experience. Also check out online the Project Management Institute. I have the link here, which I will paste for you. And that's an example of that's a certification, a nonprofit that focuses on project management certification. So it's a great resource and a good place to go. But if you don't have time, this will suffice for the short term. So also the method that I will use going forward is going to be using a sample case in which we're going to pretend we're doing a project. And the project that this fictitious scenario is Maria and Roberto, who own a chain of taquerias in Texas. They have hired us to open their new store. So that's the task that we are given, and that's the fictitious scenario that we're going to use to populate the project management workbook and the meeting minutes template. The focus of this training will primarily be on the project management workbook, but the meeting minutes template, you should hopefully will find it useful. And here is the link to the project management workbook. You can go to this location, and I'll highlight it in yellow. You go to that location and download the file, or you can go to the description field for this video, and it will also be located there. Or you can just listen along. It's up to you. But if you want to download and modify the file, that is the source location. When you download the file and go to the index tab, you will have a list of all the different tools inside the Excel document. First, the project charter, which is an overview of what is, covering the objective of the project, where are we going, why are we doing this project, what are the resources we have, an overall guide before you dive in. Then there's the project management plan, which is a list of activities that have to be completed, organized by the different areas, however you want to organize it. So it's a nice way to see everything in a timeline fashion. Microsoft Project is a great tool to use for project planning. Action item log, it's basically a to-do list for your project. Risk and issue log, things that might disrupt the project from hitting its goals and deadlines, or issues that are pending and they have to be addressed, or the deadline will be disrupted and the project won't meet its goals. Change request, if something dramatic changes from the original project charter, this is usually where you log that change just so you capture it. The meeting schedule, depending on the size of the team, this can be very useful, or just a standing list of reoccurring meetings. So team meetings and any meeting that the project management team has to provide information for, or maybe they're the ones running the meeting. Contact lists might seem simple, but it is key when you're connecting to multiple departments or a large organization. Even a small organization, it's a useful but simple tool. Status report is a snapshot of where the project is currently, what are the current issues, where is it going, is it on track. This is key and used to communicate across the team. And then meeting minutes, just a simple way to capture minutes as you go to meetings with management and different clients. So the next video will talk about the project management document, and we will fill that out for our project for Maria and Roberto. See you in the next video.